Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dustin, and if this sounds much louder than my other streams, I do apologize. I was running into some, how shall we say, software technical issues. It's funny, right? Because a lot of the time when I show like the game that I'm playing, there's a background for it that says technical issues. And yeah, or technical difficulties, my apologies. That just needs to be like branded as my brand from here on out. Because every time I'm like, yeah, let's try to do this, things just don't really work out that way. So if I sound different, I had to reinstall settings and do all sorts of crazy nonsense software related issues. I think everything should be fine and should be fixed. Who knows? And I'm at a point where I'm like, who cares? So hopefully this is a little bit better quality than what you guys are used to. The settings that I'm using are from the LG Hub or Logitech Hub. I think it's Broadcaster 2, which is the default like EQ settings. I think it makes my voice pop a little bit better. It sounds a lot better, so I don't really get too like excited, like, oh my god, I don't really do that stuff, so yeah, I think it should be fine. So, without any further ado, I will accidentally whistle in your ear, and then we're going to head over to the game. This is the background I was talking about, technical difficulties. I did do that on purpose this time, so. We are currently over at Bear, or near Bear. One thing I want to do, hang on a second, I need to, wait. I need to fix some of these windows because they are driving me up the freaking wall. Which one are you? You are that one. So I don't want to mess with you. You are the same one. Give me a second. You are that one. Okay. So you're the one that I need to adjust. How do I do that? Very, very carefully is the answer. Very carefully. So I need to adjust you off to the left a little bit. Something like maybe like that. Maybe. I don't know. Is that better? I have no way to really tell. Let me show you what I'm doing here. Let's make it a little bit bigger. This box over here, like, you know, hiding my in-game chat. I didn't like it because it was like the edges of the, let me see if I can, yeah. And you get something very, very bright over there, so my waypoint marker will do. You can see that if it's a little bit off to the side, you can kind of like see the box over there, but I don't want it to also like cover too much, because then it starts to like go to where the edge of this side. You see that? Like that tiny little sliver there? Yeah. I want to try to fix that to where it's just barely there. And then I also need to adjust the other side to where it doesn't, where it lines up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's looking good, dude. It's looking real good. So many issues these days, I'm telling you. That should be okay. There is also just a picture of Raven there too. So, yeah, as you can see, the picture of Raven is right there. So, where did it go? Huh? Okay, lock you into place, and then it just goes to who knows where. Why are you like this video game? Hold on, I need to get the other color source out. Let me try to just maybe regroup a lot of this. I don't really... Okay, okay, sorry. This needs to go here. And then I need to move this over as well because I moved over the box. Let's do that. And then we'll add a Raven right there. There we go. So now, if I just select these and I group them, and then I lock it, and then I delete the old group. Sorry. There's so many issues today, man. I'm glad that we're fixing them, and hopefully we just won't have to deal with them in the future, but it's very, very annoying. I apologize for only some of it. Some of it I caused, most of it I did not, so. Actually, most of it I did. Who am I kidding? So, let me try to get the in-game audio for Black Desert just about right. Try to hear my character make noises. She's not going to. That's cool. There we go. There's a guildmate here. Who's that? Ah. I don't know if there are other people here. I don't know if my teammate or guildmate is going to be here. Just in case, I'm probably going to switch to a different server just because of that. So again, technical difficulties. Let me go ahead and swap to this one. And then while I'm doing that, I'm also going to get some music playing. There should be a link in the description for this music, and I hope that it's going to be okay. What's the volume on this? It's maxed. Okay, cool. What about the volume over here? Not entirely maxed, but we'll be fine. Let's see. Give me a second here. Pin that message. It should be in the description. It sure is. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, check chat or the description. Okay. Looks like nobody else is here. That's good. Is there anything else that I need to do? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. I'm going to turn down the in-game or the volume on the stream by about 5 or so decibels. Sometimes it I think that might be too much. I don't know. We'll just keep it how it is and just hope that everything's fine. If it's not, I'll just deal with it later. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's go back to the game in progress. Nobody else is here, thankfully. There was a new code that gave out, among other things, you know, a couple like stuff like firecrackers, lanterns, Supreme Old Moon, enhancement help kit 5, which looks like a little bit more, I think. Usually it's like helping enhancement kit like 3 or 4 maybe, but this is a little bit better. 1,000 crons, which I mean I could smack on stuff, but I don't really want to. So for this over here, what we're going to do is we're going to run... I'm debating still running like the extra gathering stuff here, or should I just like run full-on gatherer stuff? Because the extra mastery could be better than just extra XP, you know? Let's see. If I go to gathering over here, we're going to be doing hoe gathering, for instance. So this is with full-on mastery. 80, 288, 144, 72, 180, 60. I add in the silver ones. Where is it at? Hoe gathering. That dropped quite a bit, actually. 133 for the rare. Yeah, it drops like almost 50%. I think I'll just keep with full-on I'll be running a bunch of stuff, and I'll just say that extra 25% is not really going to matter that much. I'll just run some extra stuff. Maybe. I don't know, man. Did I run this? Here's the issue, right? With higher mastery, you have higher or like more items that you get, but not necessarily more XP a lot of the time. This is 1300 mastery versus 16. I mean, it's only 300. I don't know, man. We'll stick with just pure trying to get stuff. The issue too is like the gathering stuff here is more a little bit of both, actually. So, you know, there's a little bit of gathering XP, but there's also a little bit of gathering mastery, energy regen, stuff like that. So, not really the best. Okay. All right. I think we're good. Okay, we're good. We're Gucci, finally. So, I got some tea here. Kind of last couple of announcements as we get started. It's a lemon ginger, emphasis on lemon, because I just recorded a video. Yes, I'm actually going to be doing video recording and uploading now because of that's not selected. Select those two. Oh, that's why. The wrong one. There we go. I'm going to be doing video uploading and stuff. Hopefully for a little bit. We'll see kind of how I feel. But the idea is going to be introducing a new series for YouTube. And that series is going to be Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. So if anybody's interested in that, subscribe, ring that bell for future notifications for it. It is a Switch game. That's what I'm playing it on, and I basically deleted my save file, everything that I had done, to reset it. So there might be live streams where I play it too, just kind of throwing that out there. If you guys are interested in watching that and participating in those live streams, then, you know, subscribe, ring that bell, pay attention, because it's going to be fun. I think you guys are going to enjoy it a lot. I know I'll enjoy it, so. My goal is like 2 videos a week until maybe I get used to it, and then maybe do more, maybe do less. Kind of just really depends. Where do I put this Moonlight Opal? Do I have any other opal? No, I don't. I have Rough Opal over there, though. I don't even remember why I have this, I'll be honest. So, I also don't need those. So, that over here, move that over here. I need to move stuff around to just like remove certain things. Like, do I really need a Perilla Star? I don't know the last time I even used it, so I don't need that. I would like to hold on to these little things here and there. Simple Cron Meals I do use, but not that much. Where's my seafood, actually? I have seafood on me. I see it on my hotbar. Oh, it's down here. I don't need exquisites. Do I have exquisites over here? Yes. You go over there. I need to find a vendor to sell stuff to. Hello, vendor. Sell that. Just move all this stuff up here. Extra AP against monsters. Anything that's more for like grinding reasons, I don't want on me. The problem is too, is I'm wasting maid cooldowns, but it's fine. Alright, so I think I am officially ready to go. That's not what I wanted to do. This like whiskey is not on this list. That's kind of annoying. It's a new-ish item, so. Alright. So, we're going to activate that. We're going to then activate this and see what isn't popped. That. Pop that. We're going to pop this whiskey. We're going to pop another 10-hour thing here. I can't use that in conjunction. I need to pop this. I'll pop one of those. Should be it. They aren't on CD. There we go. Alright, so here we go. We're going to start off. I'm feeling at least 1 hour tonight. I don't know if I'm going to do 2 necessarily. I would like to maybe do 2 just to kind of push for 2 more hours tonight. We'll see. We'll see. There we go. But yeah, I just realized also I don't exactly have my tablet for chat, so between harvesting here, I'm going to quickly get things set up for that. Harvest. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Accidentally double tapped. I'm blind. Oh, it is there. I'm stupid. Not blind, just stupid. When I get a chance to, I'm actually going to take a screenshot. Big buff bar. All debuffs. I was like, I knew I was forgetting something. I just wasn't sure what it was. It was, oh yeah, I don't have chat. Could be problematic. Could be. If, you know, people were watching. So like I said, we're almost 85% going to Master 26. The whole purpose of this, I've been wanting to push for Guru 1 for a very long time, and it wasn't until recently where I was just like, you know what, there's a 100% event going on right now. Let's just go for it. You know, what's the worst that can happen? I like lose the desire to play the game afterwards? Maybe. Maybe. It's funny though, because I just made a 50-minute video. It's technically on YouTube, but it's not public yet. Because I didn't get that completely done, and I was like, I kind of want to just like live stream. So yeah. Lay this pedal right there. I am using silver, yeah. Realistically, I probably should, you know, maybe do like 1 hour and then see where I'm at when it comes to the various different buffs. And if I have decided that silver embroider just doesn't give that much, maybe I should do like an hour of each, like an hour of silver, hour of normal. But it's hard to really say for sure, because if I level up midway through, then the numbers have already changed. So I would need to do like an hour or like 30 minutes, a sample size amount of both silver and normal, and do it on the same level. So like 20 minutes of each, or 30 minutes of each, 10 minutes of each, whatever. The problem is that the lower the time gets on it, the harder it's actually going to be to identify how much is it actually doing. So there's a little bit of give and take in that regard, which is kind of annoying. Okay. And then also the RNG factor, which technically I could turn this off. If you go to the life skill, you can just toggle off the gathering events. So if I were to try to test the differences, I would actually turn that off, because then it would be consistent for the hours. Or, you know, I could just do the ultimate test, and that is like keep track of how many times I harvest, and after like 50 or 100 harvests, or after like 3 rotations, whatever, what was the XP gain from that versus, you know, on silvers versus Tets, Manos, Gatherers. I could do stuff like that. That's way above my ability to motivate myself. It's not exciting. I don't have a book either, which kind of hurts. I probably, knowing yesterday, Book of Old Moon, this sucks. There we go. Book of Old Moon, space D. We'll do a 7-day one. Probably shouldn't have done that. Probably should have popped on to a different character and then done that, but oh well. Let's see. Let's do energy. I don't believe there's anything else I need to do, thankfully. Okay, there. Thicket. We gotta be on top of energy potions this time around. Hey, more sharps, more gem fragments, love it. 20, baby. Heck yeah. take a sip of my tea over here. Oh, that's very lemony. Feels good on the throat, though. Like I said, I recorded for like 40 minutes without like drinking water at all. There was just a lot going on, and I didn't have any time to really like react. And I'm used to like live stream settings where I just kind of talk for like an hour, 2 hours without really like thinking about it. But yeah, really be more conscious about my voice and like how much I use it, how damaging that I can actually be with it. I used to have a telephone job where I would just talk for basically my entire shift, and I'm fairly certain I actually did a little bit of damage to my vocal cords because my voice went down a little bit in a couple of, I can't say like an octave, but it definitely went lower after I stopped working there. Because most of the time when I was on the phone, it was like, hello, my name is, it was just like a higher register than what I'm used to talking. Like, this is me normally talking right here. So when I was at work, I would use an upper register. Like, hi, thank you so much for calling in. Because it would actually prevent my normal voice from hurting or straining too much. And talking in my normal register for more than like, I'd say 2-3 hours, it really starts to hurt. Especially in that sort of a setting too, you need to have like warm water or something to kind of loosen up the vocal cords and keep them loose while talking for that long, because oh boy, you can do a lot of damage. Don't ask me how I know. Yeah, today's been a very weird day, but I'm glad that some of the issues have been resolved. There still are some issues, like hopefully the recording I did is fine, because I just kind of I found what I hope was the fixed it, and then proceeded to just be like, yeah, that's good enough, no testing required. I'm really hoping that video turns out well. I didn't even bother to like check it before I streamed. So I have no idea if the changes I made actually also affect the stream. Well, they will affect the stream. It's just to what capacity, I have no idea. Amateur 7-year-old YouTube content creator here. Not like physically 7 years old, but I've been, on YouTube's platform for 7 years. You get what I'm saying? The fix I did also should and will affect the Twitch side as well. So I need to that's gonna be a fun time. Everybody curious, I do Twitch, I want to say Twitch stream. I stream on Twitch, typically on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. Just kind of depends on what's going on, depends on the time. But if you want to be notified of that, there is a Discord link down below to the Roadies Discord. So I didn't do it this last weekend because I was just kind of like, yeah, I want to stream on Twitch. When I do go live on YouTube, there's a bot that pings that I go live in the Discord underneath live. I think it's live announcements. I forget that bot does not work on the Twitch side as well, because, some bot type stuff is, I'm too stupid to try to like make my own, but some bot type stuff, it is like a subscription based thing. Like, oh, if you pay a little extra every month, then you can do multiple platform announcements. And it's like, how about you just let me do that for free? Like, what? But it works. It's great. But 20 sharps, dude. So good. About to hit Master 26, baby. How much am I getting? Not that much, about like 10% per. M26 inbound. %1 to go. It's gonna take, like, I don't know, 20, 30 more harvests? Unless I get, like, some really good rolls here. Oh, wait. Oh, come on. 0.20%. That's crazy. You guys ready? You guys ready? You guys ready? Oh, come on. Don't tease me like that, video game. Hey. Oh boy, that was funny. Alright. M26, another stepping stone on the way up to Guru 1. Probably going to be... We're like, what? 14 minutes? That's actually not that bad. But I think it was like 80%, so... I put it actually in the description of the video. Or stream, rather. It was 83.45 at the start, so that was... under 17%. It was like 16.55, I think. So it's almost... So far... Oh my gosh, my energy is draining fast, though. So far, it's about... per minute, about 1%. But that also is dependent on, like, how many... excuse me, how many, like, mini-game events, the Land of the Morning Light Gathering events, have been occurring. There hasn't been a whole lot, but I don't know. Oh my gosh, that was a juicy one. Do you see how many fruits that was? Oh yeah. We like those. I also probably should start throwing stuff into storage. And every time I go to do this, it's usually when a minigame pops up and I'm just like, no! Get out of my face. Oh, that's a hefty hit to the amount of maids I have left. 8 left? Ay, ay, ay. For anybody who missed it, I believe it was yesterday. I did stream doing, I think, up to... Oh, crap. So that can happen. I did stream going up to 25. 1, 2, 1, 2. If it doesn't happen by 2, I'm just going to assume. Don't tell me. Okay. A lot of things that I talk about. One, I streamed yesterday, got up to Master 25, like 80% or whatever. Great time and everything, but I realized after the first hour, I needed to take a break to let my maids kind of like figure it out, kinda, so... second off, why the minigame like glitched out, why it looked like it like unloaded or wasn't there. If you are harvesting while a minigame is active, like if you just spam R like I do a lot of the time, you can proc a second minigame which resets the board, which is why I was just kind of like mindlessly hitting different patches until I got them all. Speaking of mindlessly hitting things. So you can actually end up losing an event worth, which sucks, but it's the gamble that I run trying to just constantly spam R when I really shouldn't be doing that. Oh well, such is the way. Okay, so Bulgasol or Bulgasol, however you want to say it, and Kazarka. I mean, I could potentially take a break for Kazarka, use it as a disguise to let my maids kind of hoop some of their time. I might do that, actually. Because the next boss that's going to occur... Where is it at? Sorry, I'm just like, I'm alt-tabbing, trying to continue. Next one up is Kudum in 3 hours. So at some point, I'm probably going to have to take a break just so I can let the maids kind of like rest, I guess. Because, yeah, I'll have a few here, but like 17. Look at all that. It's insane. And just imagine if you didn't have that many maids, you don't have the ability to like put that stuff into storage. I know there is a storage keeper nearby. It's in Trent, and I would rather not, but I would much rather swap to an alt and do something else for a few minutes versus running all the way over to Trent. That should be there and there. Because running to Trent is just a waste of buff time, and I really don't want to do that. So I'm gonna try to min-max a little bit here and there. It might seem kind of stupid and weird, but that's what I'm gonna try to do. All for the purpose of getting more XP. We're already like almost, yeah, 7%. My tea is now warm. It's like room temperature. And it just tastes like a bunch of watered down lemon. It's still good. I can feel it helping my throat, but it's a lot of acidity actually. It's not like Warhead sour, but it's not bad. I'm just, you know, playing it up a little bit. Alright, first 20 minutes is just about done. I believe this might be a music track that's on... I don't know, I feel like I've heard it before, but maybe it's been on the YouTube audio library? I don't know. The YouTube channel is called Epidemic Rock, which I think Epidemic is another like royalty-free type of website when it comes to sounds and music. I've heard people reference it over the years, but I've definitely heard this song in particular over the years. And I mentioned it last time too, I could just be playing like lo-fi hip-hop or something like that. Lo-fi makes me tired, and this makes me tired. So I need something that's like, even though all I'm doing is like, the extent of danger here, or like suspense, is like, oh no, I've almost run out of energy. I want something that's just, you know, pretty exciting, just so I can stay awake. That's pretty much it. I need something, you know. If I could play copywritten music, I'd play things like Skillet or Red, Demon Hunters, Striper, maybe some Petra in there. Yes, I know that their correlation is that they're rock or metal and they're all Christian bands. I get it, but like, you know, I think it would be pretty cool. Maybe if I wanted to go a little bit more edgy, according to what I don't like, rap and hip hop, I could just get like NF in here as well. Maybe get some Toby Mac, even though Toby Mac's, he's pretty all around positive. He doesn't have like, I can't say his stuff isn't real, but NF's is very like emotionally charged, if that makes any sense. Toby did a song when one of his sons committed suicide, and it was a very, very touching song. I cried and I didn't even sing it. I don't even really have, you know, a son or a wife or anything like that, so it was a very, very powerful song. But NF's, he just really is emotionally charged in a lot of his songs, and it's actually really good.
Claim exclusive Twitch drops.
You guys can't see that, thankfully. It's right about there. Kazarka is here, so I'm actually going to hop to my alt here in a second. I'll finish this rotation and then I'll swap. Because Bulgasol's going to die first, maybe like a minute or two, and then Kazarka's probably going to fall like 3 minutes after that. So I have a little bit of time before that happens. right. Looking good. How far are we now? Oh, a little over 11%. Going good. Is that far? Yeah. There are times I still don't really know the range of mouse to move. This one, that one. And then 2 here, 1 there. 5 more after that? Yeah, 5 more. Could be, hopefully. Try not to count all these. I'm just like, yeah, I know that. Oh. I know there's like 1 over here, 1 over there. Please. 2 over here. Then we're going to swap over to my alt on Kazarka, let the maids kind of restore or refresh their cooldowns a little bit, hopefully. Yeah, 11 minutes. I mean, it'll help out a little bit. It's not going to be, you know, the best, but yeah, we're going to swap over real quick, do that. Try to buy my maids some time. Alright, what do we got? No updates on Bolg or Kazarka in the Discord. Drink my tea real quick. Oh boy. Okay, we're good. I'd say that's about what, 85? I need to work on getting better knowledge. Because Ark has been a C for like 4 years, maybe longer. Thankfully, there is a way to like reset your knowledge. I eventually, sometime later this year, am going to have to do this because I want to try to get 10k eco. So if you're interested in that, that misery that I'm going to put myself through, you're gonna want to subscribe for that. Why am I like this? I'm gonna wait till Kazarka gets to the next phase where he's invulnerable and then you have to like run away. Should be any second now, I think. Potentially. But there are certain health thresholds. There it is. This one, I think you don't have to go behind the pillar. I'm very confident, can you tell? See right here. Oh, that's a pillar one. I'll say KZ about 60. Yeah, close enough. If we don't know what I'm talking about, there's a boss hunting Discord, and they have a boss status in there. So people can like make calls for what the HP of the bosses are. Bolg died just as I made the call for 60% on Kazarka, so... It's a llama boss, people are going for primordial flames, so it's... Most of the time they die within 2-3 minutes. Even though the quest, the weekly quest for them, they reset, I think on Thursday? Yeah, Thursday, which is yesterday. Even though they reset on Thursday, they still die within 4 minutes, maybe 5 by like the Wednesday before or Wednesday after, depending on how you want to look at it. They die very quick, despite being pretty strong. They kill my season alt pretty quickly is what I'm saying. And I know that a lot of people do take their mains. A lot of people in the guild that I'm in do take like travel with their mains over there for that. I just don't really care to do that. I was doing that at first, but it's too much work. This should be the one where you don't have to hide, but... No. Come on, buddy. Every time I battle Kazarka, I don't know if anybody else watching this also has experience with Black Desert Mobile, but every time I battle Kazarka, I'm like, man, I really want to go play Black Desert Mobile right now. because I don't have to do anything to kill Zarka. I just hit auto. The game does it for me. There we go. Here comes the last, like, I don't know, 5% move, unless we can damage him quickly, but no. Maybe it's right now. Yeah, there it goes. There's always like one time or one final phase like right here at the end, which is annoying. Z5. He's gonna die here in a few seconds. It'd be nice if I can get the final hit off, but I don't think I will be able to, unfortunately. Yeah. He's dead. Nothing exciting, really. Let's take a look. Anything that I need? Well, there's a lot of crap on this character, if I'm honest. Hey, chill. I said chill. Put these into the central market just because I can. It won't use up the normal maids. This is kind of a cool thing to hold on to. I have a bunch of stuff here that I would like to actually get rid of that I don't necessarily need on this character. I believe I used this character to fight the witch during Halloween event, so there's that. Also, I could put these into storage. I bought some this last Christmas. I got some extra money, so I was able to afford some quality of life pearl purchases. I know. Be disgusted at me, it's okay. Move around stuff in my inventory. I don't need those. All of them, thank you. Is there anything else down here? No. Verto. Eventually I'm gonna open those up and do something with them, or just like delete them. I don't need them. Okay, what is the cooldown on storage? 4 minutes. Should be okay. Now I run the risk of hopping back and then there's somebody in my rotation, or the rotation that I was using. If there is, we'll just find a different server. It's no big deal. What I find annoying, so I love Dark Knight, obviously. That was a Dark Knight on that previous loading screen. What annoys me is that DK used to be like the poster child, from what I understand years ago. It's what people used to tell me. DK was the poster child, and then Shies were used mainly as the poster children, really, for their promotional material. Like in new events and stuff, there'd be a Shy wearing a hat, holding a hoe, like, oh, it's time to do farming, you know, that sort of thing. Now it's like they're using Dark Knight to sell the pen Black Star, and I'm like, why? Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy playing Dark Knight. I think that it's a very cool class, but only when it's convenient for them to advertise something do they remember a class exists. I do believe that the developers have their favorites, and it's mainly Shy. I should rephrase that too. The developers have their favorite. Not favorites. Alright. So, yeah, this is pretty much what we're doing for the rest of the stream. I might have to take a break at some point just so I can get the maids to refresh their cooldown. Oh, excuse me. We'll see how I feel after the first hour. If I want to do a second one as well, there is that. But, yeah, for the most part, it's just going to be harvesting herbs. This is my herb garden. 1, 2, 1. Waiting to reuse. That's all of them. Thankfully, the first batch is about to be done. Where are we at? 15%. We're getting there. What I would like to be at for the end of like the first hour. That was a lot of fruit too. Holy. I would like to see maybe around what are we at? 16%? I want to be around maybe 40%. I think that would be a good number to go for. Like I mentioned earlier, it seems like every minute is like 1%. So another 33 minutes, that would put us at about 49 actually, but I'm going to do a subtraction of 10%. So I would like to see about 40%. That would be good. Bum, 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 bum. That's not good. I was like, I don't feel like I'm going up that much. That's 50% extra that I'm just not getting. I did party shrines yesterday, so my Kuno here had to be combat ready, basically. I've thought about just like untagging again, but it's funny, right? Every time I untag, I always get PK'd. So I have my good gear on this character in case somebody comes along and tries to be a jerk. I mean, I could go DK Meiwa again because I wish the tagging system would include like a third character. Personally, I would love that. I don't think they'll ever do that though, just to clarify that information. I really doubt that they would ever do that. I wonder how much XP my DK would get because I haven't clicked that button in a while, and yes, you do actually earn combat experience, as stupid as it sounds, for doing life skilling. You can watch this up here, it flickers. Yeah, that flickering means I just got combat experience. Don't ask me why, but it's a thing. So if I go up like, I don't know, 0.005, going to 65 from doing like, I don't know, an hour or two of gathering, that's a lot more. That's probably double, actually. So, you know, it's not that much more. It's double. My Dark Knight probably has a lot of combat XP that she could claim just because my Kuno here has been doing life skilling, which sounds so stupid. One of the beautiful things that PA decided to do for whatever reason. And not only is, you know, has that been a thing for a very long time, but they recently buffed it recently, like in the last year. Like, oh yeah, you can actually get 10 times more experience than what you used to be able to do from just catching fish all night long. It's like, thanks. I don't think people who are fishing are actively wanting to level up their character. If that were the case, they would A, if they have the gear, they would just go to places and grind for it. B, if they don't have the gear, they probably would start getting the gear to then do that. What do I know? I'm just a lazy grinder. What I call myself. I used to grind 6 to 8 hours a day, and then, you know, I saw the light of real life and was like, whoa, that's so cool, dude. I don't need to like play this game for like 6 to 8 hours a day and I can like do other stuff. That's sick. Here I am. Makes it sound worse than it actually is, but we at? 21%. There's a possibility that I still might be able to hit 50%. Well, maybe if I get a lot more of these. This one? There we go. That one? Okay. Did I eat a seafood prawn? I did. I was like, why do I have two of these? One's the japchae or whatever it's called. Japchae. Oh. The deliciousness. That's what thick it right there. It is. %. I probably should put some stuff away. One, two. Sounds like me doing mic checks. Mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Same energy. It's just a hair off. I'll use another, excuse me, probably use another energy orb when I can. Not right now. I wonder if that delicious japchae, is that marketable? No, it's not. I'm actually curious. Hang on. Oh man. I could so totally use one of these right now. Max energy recovery. That's basically it. This is good for 90 days, right? There's 2 sitting on the market. The funny thing is, I cancel my orders, I have enough. Should I do that? That seems very dumb, but you know, the 50 plus energy, extra energy recovery. Ah, man, I really want to do that. I'll make myself a promise. I'll grind up to get the 5 bill, and if there's still one on the market by that time, I will order one of those. I have yet... I don't know realistically how many people have actually gotten one of those things. I mean, I can just take a look at the market for what was... Or what? There we go. How many of them have been traded? So it's been traded almost 2,000-ish times. 1,600, but who's really counting? I wonder how, like, exceptionally rare those really are, you know. I should have hit the... Well, it's fine. I obviously have not earned one by doing the minigame, so... They last for 90 days. Provided people put them on the marketplace, I mean, there's always going to be a demand for it because I'm sure it's just ungodlike rare. So I expect it to be very difficult for people to actually get. It's a 10-hour buff. Do I have that active? I do. Where are we at? 26. It's looking like I might actually have 50% by the end of this hour, which is good. And then from there... we could potentially hit 27 after that, do another hour. Yeah, Yeah, might even get to like 10-15% of the next level. Like 1% per minute is what I'm averaging so far. Okay. Come on. Hey. I'm gonna complain about it, so we'll see if it happens before I can fully like finish complaining about it. I haven't had a chest spawn event for a very long time. I've got gold keys. All's in your court game. Sorry, I was verbally laughing about or verbally reacting to what I read in guild chat. Oh boy. I've said it before and I'll continue to say it. I'm not a PvP advocate. I don't really care that much about it. There are people that do, and some of those people are currently in the guild that I'm in, and they're very vocal and adamant about it, I guess you could say. We're in the background for 30 minutes. About to start my stream. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your stream. Hey, appreciate that. Thanks. I don't know if you're playing with Dad tonight, but if you are, good luck. Have fun. Enjoy your stream. Hopefully the music and stuff has sounded okay. I don't know if you're still here to confirm that, but it should be much louder than what it... Did I just see it? I did. Yep. Thank you, video game. I'm sorry for all the flickering. I'm just R-key randling right now. That probably was too much because I think it was only 2 chests. Oh well. You still close to 500 subs too? Yeah, I went from, I think it was like 470 about a month ago, and we've gone, I went down to 466, 67, something like that. But yeah, we've climbed back up to 469, which I mean is kind of nice, I guess, but 500 seems more what I want, and I hope with the audio adjustments that I made today that will be a lot smoother, because it was very quiet before. And then I'm also going to be starting uploading Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition soon. I recorded the first episode today, need to edit it. Learned from the editing. I had to redo basically my entire audio setup, which was so much fun. If anybody ever tells you that's a lot of fun, punch him in the face. Alright. That's alright to me? Cool, cool. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, there's a few other games in series that I kind of want to finish that I didn't finish. But then it's like, do I start over sort of thing? I don't know. I'll take my leave. Alright, have a good one. Take it easy. Have fun on your stream. Everybody wondering, go check out Garrett. He's my brother, Gary the Gamer, on YouTube. Click his name, or I don't have a link in the description. I should really do that. I keep forgetting every time, too. Let's like that, and here we go. Go check out his stream. I think they're doing World of Warships tonight, if I read correctly on Discord, or remember correctly what I read on Discord. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We're waiting to use. That's not good. Let's see, 33%. And now we're looking, oh, it's 18 minutes. I was about to say, we're looking at 13 minutes left to go, so that's like 46 or so. No, that's 18. And last time I checked, 18 plus 34 is more than 50. If we get more events like that, that'll be good. But if I get more events like that, I'm also going to burn through energy faster. Right now, I am riding a knife's edge when it comes to all this stuff. The made amounts before, I run out my energy. I need to monitor that. Tool durability is actually about to break. What I find very annoying, I've obviously been doing this a lot recently, on stream specifically, but your tool does not, once it finally loses its durability, you can still use it. I don't know when PA did that or why. What, to try to alleviate those who just don't have like a tent or any like nearby area to go and repair it? Like, it's inconvenient. If you have 2 maids, you can do that. That was an event and then it disappeared. I'm not crazy, right? Yeah, it was. I just watched the stream. Yeah, you have 2 almost said nurses, 2 maids, you can do that. Why or how? You take the item out of here, you send it to the nearest like location that another character, oh, you also need an alt obviously, but you send it over there and then that character picks it up out of storage, like at the storage keeper, goes to somebody you can repair to. Your buffs are paused when you're not on the character that sent it over. They repair it, put it back in storage, like walk back to the storage keeper, put it back in storage. And then you go back to the character who has all your buffs and use the second maid to take it from the storage back to your character. And most new players or newer players at least have 2 maids. I guarantee it. Doing the main story, you can get 2 maids. You can choose one of the central market and one of storage, or I think you're guaranteed to get one of each of those, and then from there, other events and stuff, I'm sure you can get a second one without spending any money. Most of mine are from events in years past too, so. But yeah, I'm running into that issue of just not having enough, which is actually insane. Yeah, this tool is about to be toast completely, even though it'll still let me harvest, which is so stupid. Unrealistic. I mean, it's a fantasy game for all, but still. Alright. I'm going to go up here a little bit. Thankfully, it's not that finicky anymore. Just going to go ahead and repair these last 2 over here and then continue on. What are we at? 38 with 15% left to go. We're looking at like maybe 53%, maybe, depending on how events and stuff go from here on out. Also have been able to avoid using energy tonics. There are some like smaller energy tonics in my inventory. This one right here. Might as well start using some of those, honestly. There's also a candy cane and scary candy eye thing that I did not use, so I need to use that for the second hour here. I could just pop it now if I'm honest, but I'm gonna wait until everything kind of resets at the end of this hour. I'm also going to disable the fairy buffs, so when I go to start them, everything starts at the same time because there's like a minute difference of the perfume. I might just have to manually trigger that, I'm not sure. We'll see. Probably should get energy. These things, 15 more. That's probably not going to be a good thing too, because it's kind of heavy, but who cares? There, I think it was there, and there. How many do I have? Okay, a lot more off cooldown, so that's good. 1, 2. That was 5,000? Wow. Let's go over to Serendia, put that in there, and then can't do any more. Crap. Oh boy, that sucks. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, dude. 121. You know what really sucks? I just bought 100 shards not too long ago. Of course, I complained about not getting chests. Now I'm getting a lot of them. And, yeah, what I just bought 100, I just earned another 100. There's a person over there. Let's hope they don't decide to come over here and say hey to me. If they do, it's just, oh, I didn't see you there, sorry, and then leave. My pretzels. We're fine. Everything's fine. I was eating my pretzels and I must have hit the bowl. I flipped it upside down. Did a whole barrel roll over here. We're fine. So realistically, everybody watching this, excuse me, I'm gonna hit Mastery 27 tonight. I feel like I can do another hour, no problem. Depending on some factors, let's see. If I get to 10%, going to 28. Let's see, then it would be 10 to 70. 71, 30, which would then just become 30. 90. Looking at maybe like 4 or 5 more hours. Today being Friday, me and my brother Garrett, who was in here earlier, Gary the Gamer. Usually we do stuff on Tuesday and Saturday for streams. We do like a collab stream. Usually on Saturdays as well. I have an IRL friend called Sir Lefty. You can also find him. It's SER for Sir, and then left with a Y at the end of it. We usually do stuff together, like video games, or typically video games, but there's also a few times IRL where, you know, my brother and I have helped him like move and do other stuff too. Hang out, play some Pokemon Go, maybe, you know, get some lunch, that sort of stuff, you know. So typically, Saturdays, it's us, all three of us, playing a game, or hanging out, just doing something together. And Sir informed me earlier today, actually, informed us, I should say, we're in a group chat, that he is not going to be able to for the next couple of weeks, which is understandable. He says there's a lot of things just going on, can't really, you know, put the time aside to just dedicate to doing streaming right now. And I said, I understand, I get it. So this Saturday, it's going to be me and my brother. We're going to probably, I told him we can just continue doing Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, because that's what we've been doing the last couple of weeks on Tuesdays and on Saturdays. So if he's all for that, that's probably what I'm going to be doing on his channel. I'm not streaming on my channel because why would I do that when he has everything set up? So depending on how things go on Saturday, I might do a stream after that on Twitch. And what the whole point of me saying all this is I might do a longer stream on Twitch, knowing how close I am to actually leveling up. I could potentially do this for maybe 3, maybe 4 hours, but we'll play it by ear. I at least want to do 2 hours every time, because I know I'm so close to it. So close to Guru. Yeah, that's kind of what the tentative plan is. The biggest part about all this, though, is attempting to, as best I can, stay motivated and stay the course until I'm done. The other thing I need to do, too, is I do need to... I'm debating now. Should I do a second hour or should I go get horses? Because I've been kind of like AFK all throughout the night last night and then like today and the last couple of days. I've been doing horse training to try to get higher on the mastery of it. I'm at Master 5, hit that earlier today. So there is part of me that's like, maybe I should do that. And then there's like, oh, what about bartering? Like, you know, you haven't done bartering for a few days. It's like, there's so much things I want to do to try to increase things, but if I could do all of those things at the same time, that'd be great. But I can't do gathering and bartering at the same time. That's just not physically possible. Unless I was on 2 different accounts, which at that point, like, why? What's the point of that? That's just kind of where I'm at right now. I need to find out the thing that I want to do more than the other things that I also want to do, and just kind of stick with it, saying, yep, this is the thing I'm going to commit to for a little bit. And if it works out, great. If it doesn't, then oh well. Gathering is very close, so for all intents and purposes, I'm trying to focus on that for the time being. Next one up that I'm kind of doing training as well at like nighttime and whatnot. There is part of me that I might try to focus on trading, because then I can maybe double dip trading and training at the same time. It's I don't know. I really have to look into how the whole trading system works now and how much PA effed up when they decided that they were going to kill it all, really. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to take a slight breather from harvesting so much after this first hour. So once most of my buffs run out, I'm just gonna probably like character swap. Might even go to like the new Snow Crashers events, maybe do the dailies over there, maybe do a little bit of fishing for a little bit, just because I need the maids to kind of come off cooldown. This will probably be the last rotation for the first hour. And like I said, we'll probably go do some Snow Crasher event type stuff. Like 20 minutes or so. Drink some more of my tea. It's very cold. Yeah, let me harvest those. Was that 30? Oh boy. Well, I did complain about it. This might be the last rotation. I have no idea. Again, I apologize for all the flickering, but yeah, I kind of need to go fast, because if I don't, I think these despawn pretty quickly too, which is unfortunate, but oh, stop. How many keys do I have left? 27. Maybe 26 after that one. One inside that bush, it's kind of hard to see. Anything else? Holy cow. Alright, that's getting a marker for the stream. Alright, let's finish out the rotation nonetheless. How many sharps do I have? 501! Ooh, doggy. 2,000 fruit? Goodness. I don't know what I had before all that, because I wasn't really paying attention. You can probably go back a little bit in time when I used the maids last, and you can probably figure out roughly what I had, but that was a lot. You know what the craziest part is? The amount of keys, like the amount of money in those keys versus the amount of money that I got from all those sharps. Does the end justify the mean? I have no idea. I I know at one point I mentioned I had over 100 sharps. If that was like 300 sharps, I mean, it's like half a bill for the amount of keys that I bought. It was 50 keys. I think they're like 10 mil. Yeah, a little over 10 mil a pop. So, oh boy, there's my weight capacity. You know, I'm just going to continue to pretend as if that's not a problem. So what I'm going to do here, when I get done, I'm going to run over to Trent, and I know what I said about running over there, wasting minutes and stuff. Most of my buffs are going to be for the majority of the second hour, plus I'm going to pop some more buffs. So the only thing that's really going to run out for the second hour is the Guru's Touch, which is a guild buff. The two extra buffs I did not pop are these two right here. Too many windows open. Excuse me. It's 30 and 30, so technically I'll still get, you know, with the Guru's Touch, it's like 100% for the remainder of the duration of Guru's Touch. That's way too much. But, yeah, I'm going to lose out a little bit of stuff. It's fine. I'm not going to be too upset about it. I didn't change right over to the life skill group. It's fine. Alright, let's head over there. And then I need to kill a little bit of time so I can help the things do their things. What is it? I need to wait for the maids to get off cooldown is basically it. I was reading stuff in chat of Discord. So it's going to be about like another 15 more minutes, unfortunately. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head over here, put stuff away. It's the closest storage keeper to where I was, unless there's one in Bear and I've just duped myself. Oh, is this guy time? I was like, what is that noise? I wasn't sure. Put that in there. Go over to Serendia, put that in there. Don't need that seed. Head over here, put that away. And then I need to put that into the central market. So we're going to do that. I'm going to hop over to the event thing. My pretzels are almost gone. I have 2 more left. Oh, man. Probably should just finish them off. Here come... First pretzel eaten. For everybody wondering, I'm going to do that just because. Yeah, okay. The music that you're hearing is not PA's version. Apparently it's copywritten. That's cool. However, we use a flare to get it to the top. Just because I don't care about titles and all that fun stuff. We're going to do this and escape. All right, here comes the fun part. Uh-huh. We're going to do a little bit of ice fishing. Got to wait for it to do its, thing. How this event works is simple. Excuse me. You wait till it says spacebar, hit spacebar, and then you just rotate your mouse in the direction that it says. And then hit spacebar once it's low enough. So, as far as things that I need, most of these are like 2 of the fish that I just caught. Some of them are 5. I don't know how much more I need to do, but 5, 7, 9, 11. That's it, 11. I technically could also exchange these to get like 3 of these to get all the ones that I need, but I'll just fish. Like I said, I need to kill some time for the maids to get off cooldown, so I kind of have to do something. Oh, and then the currency that you get from the events. So these are the different types of stuff you can get. Obviously, I've got most of the top end rewards. Is obviously some of the things here and there. Event furniture, some tea that I would like to get, the memory that I would really like to get. But for the most part, nothing all too crazy. Well, there's another better one. See, the thing is, too, it says you can exchange it. I've tried to exchange it. Unless I've gone to the wrong NPC. I mean, Creo's right there. But I could swear that I talked to him and it didn't let me do it. Maybe I was trying to talk to Lando. I don't know. Say that I wasn't paying... Excuse me. Say I wasn't paying attention is, and a lot of the time, an understatement. These are only enhancement kits 2. I'm just whip my mouse around. I'm smashing R, by the way. Furthest you can hit it is right there. It's crazy the amount of animation time that they added for something like this. I get it because, I mean, you can technically set up a bot or like an AI to play this for you. To me, it's not even really worth your time, honestly. Like, you can probably AFK fish overnight and make more money than actively doing this. Like, yes, you can get up to 3. That's the most I've ever seen. I haven't seen multiple of the plump ones, which are the better ones that I have 5 of. I need 4 more for the event of the original guys, and then we gotta wait another 7-ish minutes. Technically, I probably could start right now and it wouldn't be that much of an issue, but... Wrong way. There we go. Another plump one. Great. Alright, there's another 2. I need uno más. 1 more. And those plump ones I'm probably going to sell because they're 10 million a pop. So that's another 60 million. It can be good, don't get me wrong, but like I said, actively doing this versus just passively fishing overnight with trade bonuses and stuff, I feel like overnight AFK is probably going to be better for for the majority of people. There might be somebody who's just like completely insane doing all of this. Like, I can go to Olin's, grind an hour over there, and make way more money than doing this.
No, whip it.
There we go. I'm still going to do the last 2 here because we just need time to kill, so. Yeah, we still got 4 minutes. All right. Community day now. There we go. All right, that was the last spear. I don't want to open those, but
Oh wow, look at all that fishing stuff that everybody loves so much.
some more bourbon whiskey there. I kind of want to get another horn for this character, if I'm honest, but like I said, I have 3 characters that I did play: the Kuno, the Dark Knight, and the Meiwa. I haven't actually played the Meiwa in a very long time, though, unfortunately, and I would love to be able to play her a lot more, but due to the way that the tagging system works, it's kind of annoying, but okay. So I was interacting with the line. See, cool. I'm not getting that alpaca. I do not care. We'll do 30 of those. What I'm gonna do? I shouldn't do that. We have time to kill still, right? Yeah, 2 minutes. Please, just mount the horse. Thank you. Head over to Ailton, which is the closest storage keeper. This horse does not have drift mastered, as you can tell, so I kind of have to do this the slow way of holding down Shift, forward, or W, and F, because it doesn't even have double instant excel either, which really hurts. This is a horse, I think this is like one of my first ever tier 8 horses. I've never reset it, obviously. It's had a few deaths. You know, poor Veli has seen some abuse. not intentionally, but you know, it happens. We're gonna head all the way up to Ailton real quick. I'm gonna deposit some stuff, open up those boxes that I just got. I was thinking of like putting them in storage and then hopped on my Sork and do that. And then I was like, oh wait, that'd be using a maid. Don't want to do that. So we're just gonna trot our way over here. Open up the boxes, put them in storage, the contents in storage. And then head back over to the Snow Crasher event, and hopefully by then that'll be more than enough time for my maids to be off cooldown, so then we can get back to it. Do another hour. Hit Mastery 27. Because, yeah, we're 40.75% is what I have to go. And it's about 60%, about 1% per minute. Need to open, and open. Yep.
Have you given any thought to the Hillsworn name you'll take? How long
The Royal Ferns, they need to go over here. Right, yeah.
You know you've got to take a Hillsworn name if you're here longer than a seat.
That's great, dude. think that's it, for the most part. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, so now we're going to hit M. I tried hitting it 3 times and I kept, like, barely touching it. I should actually... Let's do... Not that one. Where is it? It won't let me select any of those. Well, I hate that that's not wide enough. It's annoying. Alright. Let's head all the way back. I check. Yeah, we're all Gucci. Probably should have auto-pathed over here to Elton, because this seems faster. Excuse me. Partially because of the Manos riding crop, but, you know. Alright, didn't mean to flicker that. I think training, give it about a month or 2, I think training will be at Guru. In my video that is technically out, but not really, I should probably do some work on it right now. I did mention that I want to try to get training up to Guru along with the other ones. Trading, training, farming, gathering. Sailing would be nice, but I don't know how that's going to go. I would like to do that, but yeah. Yeah, we're almost there. Alright. Chill next to Lando over here, and then let's... before I do... Okay, sorry, I was kind of working on some of the tags and everything else. Yeah, the next boss is in 2 hours, 8 minutes, so unfortunately I will not be able to like end the stream on a boss. I usually like to do that because, well, it's something I've always enjoyed doing, which is actually fighting bosses. Sometimes I'll like, for a while it was like, oh, we're starting the stream, we're fighting a boss, and then, you know, I do whatever for like an hour or 2, and then it's like, oh, we're fighting another boss to end out the stream, you know. So those sorts of things. All right. Oh, stuck. Cool. All right, so we're gonna head over to the spot, make sure nobody else is there. Got the right pet group out. Some of these checks I tend to do in kind of weird ways where it's like, yeah, I probably should do a lot of the checks the way that I do, but because there's always something that I forget. No matter what, there's always something. And I'll remember or I'll figure it out like, you know, 5-10 minutes in. So that's always cool. Alright, we're gonna head back over here. I know nobody was over there, but you never know. You never know. I know that I put one here before. So you can go there when it's completely under the ground. Cool. No, that makes sense. Being a butt about it. Jeez. Okay. So same thing as before. We're just going to hit the one button to activate most of our buffs. Most of them. I wanted to take a look at something. So gold key, right? So I bought 50 of these. You can tell, a little over half a bill. Sharp. 100 of these, so I did actually make a lot of money off of that. Considering it wasn't 50 full keys, I know I had, let's say it was like 300 of these, right? It's 1.5 billion. I made money off of that for sure, because yeah. Alright, I just wanted to check that out. So activated buffs. I am going to use these two because they're important. I'm also going to use this one. Use an energy potion. Also going to use a gourd from the start. We're going to use these. Use an extra 50% down here just to supplement some of the ones that we're going to lose partially the way through. I think that's it. That one's currently active still. That's energy. This one cannot be used in conjunction with the other one. I could use the all we need is love life bonus thing, but I'm not going to do that. We're just going to use that. Okay. Here we go. Round 2, baby. Let's go. I want to take another screenshot of this buff bar because it's even longer than the other one was. It's crazy. Let's see. There we go. That looks good. This is what it means to complete the life skill. Just run as many buffs as humanly possible and then some. If you can find another one, squeeze it in there. It's so stupid, but I love it. Same can be said about practically everything. If I'm going to be honest, like combat, you try to get as much as you possibly can out of it. Your time is important. Less that you can spend doing something or feel like you have to do something, the better your sanity's going to be. I didn't quite check where we're at, but I think we were below 59. I did actually check. It was just not on the way over here. I was checking when I was on my Meiwa. Oh, okay. We got 20 Pharaoh's Breath off of that. Pretty good, pretty good. Oh. There we go. I kind of wish for the minigame I can just have it to where it just doesn't... Like, if they made it to where you don't get to see where they are and your rewards are like 50% more, I would totally do that. Just like, I don't need to see where all the spots are. I'll just randomly hit things until it goes, you know? Keep the timer where it's at. Just don't, like, Gardeners IRL don't know, like, they don't have X-ray vision. They can't look through the ground and be like, oh yeah, that's where the roots are. No, they guesstimate based off of experience, and I wish that in some ways some of these minigames are more realistic. I understand they're mini games and they've had to do something to try to appease life skillers. Oh, don't worry, we still know you exist. Here, have mini games. Literally the equivalent of a parent giving their kid a cell phone or like their own cell phone and be like, just leave me alone, go in the corner. this it? Yeah. And more sharps, that's crazy. If I'm being honest, I do need the sharps desperately, so I was so glad and so happy that I managed to get, I think it was like 30 chests. That's actually a new record for me. I did have for the longest time a 20, and I believe it's clipped from, I think also from YouTube. It's in the Roadies Discord underneath stream things, I think, or stream clips, something like that. It's been about 5 minutes. That's about 6%. It's actually good. If I can average more than 1% per minute, that's butter right there. I wonder, I don't think... I'm gonna have to double check something here in a second. I probably should finish that. Does good old Black Spirit here... No. Just saying, would be nice. Let me spend some energy to get another XP, buff. 100 energy for like 50%? Would that be too much? I don't know. Not at this point in the game, it's not. Like, it's almost insulting that the Black Spirit only gives you 100% for combat. But where's the life skill representation? Nowhere. It doesn't exist. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about Bruno, you know. Even though Pearl Abyss has been gouging the pockets of life skillers recently, we still don't want to actually help them. We're just going to give them a stupid fishing pole and some backpack that only those who literally have nothing better to do than spend money on a game can do pay-to-win fishing. Like, really? Fishing? That's how low you're going? Or how about leveled down coupons for your mounts? Ugh. Pearl Abyss is off their rocker. Next, you'll get, guaranteed enhancement for weapons, Copium. They would never do that, but... For $50, you too can get Pen Fallen God. I can already see. That would be... I guess that's what the aggro system is, right? Alright. Up to Shabby so far. I mean, skill-wise, there's not much more that I can do than what I'm doing. I'm just more out loud going, yeah, this isn't too bad. It's chill. I'm vibing, but it's still very, very boring. 72%. I think this is definitely going to be more than 1% per minute. I was at least at 60%, so this is almost like 13%, and it's been 8 minutes. So, yeah, that's pretty good, actually. It's almost 1.5% per minute. Cray. With all these buffs, there's that part of me that's like, what if I just didn't use silver embroidered clothes? Like, what would happen? There's a higher chance to get rarer stuff, which would mean more XP, technically speaking. But at the same time, it's like, but it's also, what, 30%? 25% extra? Like, I always stress it, 25%, 10%, when it comes to life skill, that's a lot. truly is a lot. So it makes no sense why you'd want to like cut down an extra 25%. Like that's just stupid. I used the second one of the Marnie's Endurance Potion, which is another 100, kind of like the Energy Gourd thing. Let's go right back here. Oh, that was a chest event, I think. Yep. A normal 1. 19 sharps from that. Not bad. Puts me at 46 for the, what, 10 minutes I've been here? You know, I think I'll just keep the silver on for now. There we go. I probably should start putting some stuff into storage over here. One. Good enough. A potion. Another one of these small ones. Memorize the pattern real quick. And there. Got an energy gourd because why not? Energy is still looking healthy, but I'm having to like really abuse the energy recovery potions as well as just like natural regen. I don't know what I'm pushing. I would guess the other night when I did this, or other day when I did this, it was like +5 every 3 minutes. So I'm gonna guess I'm probably, there's been a few more buffs that I've found since then. I'm gonna say like +7 every tick. I'll try to watch it. So 8, 7. I don't think, was that 10? I don't know if it actually went down by 1. I think it only went, I don't think it went down by 1. I could be mistaken. If it did go down, then that's 11. I'm gonna say that I have 10 energy every 3 minutes right now, which is absolutely ludicrous. I need to do that. Do another XP check. 77%. Not bad. There is one other thing I could potentially try to do for more XP, but it does make me lose 300. It's 300. 400? 400. It'll make me lose too much mastery. I don't think it'll be worth it. That's the Demahar tools. I used one the other night just to see if it was worth it. I personally don't think it is. You lose too much mastery. Your chances of getting like rarer things decreases by quite a bit when you do that. Because now the bulk majority of my mastery when it comes to like gathering is the tools that I'm using. Not entirely like, yeah, if you include all the armor plus all the life skill accessories, then yes, that technically is more. But just one item in particular, the tool is the highest. Most of the pen tools are like 400 mastery, I think. And the clothes are 300. If you combine it with like 2, maybe 3 pre-owned accessories, then yes, it's technically more if you are going by volume, but the tool itself is the highest. So I think keeping the tool at Manos is preferred, and then silver embroidered I think is the best. At least I'm going to convince myself by saying it is copium. Move on. We're 80% to Master 27. I do firmly believe that 27 to 31, that's going to be 4 levels. 27 to 28, 29, 30, 31. Yeah, 4 levels. 4 levels divided by, let's say, 0.6, which is, 60% really. 4 divided by 0.6, that would be about 8 in remainder 2, I think. No, that's way off. It's 6 remainder 4. Right? No. 4. Math is hard, man. You could also just do... It's 8 hours. 8? Yeah. No. About 7. Depending on buffs, if I can keep every single buff I have now, it might be about 7 more hours before I finally hit Guru 1. But yeah, we'll just kind of take it by, or play it by ear. Like I said, I might do some more this weekend on Twitch. For this, I might just go grinding for a few hours instead. If I can maybe get, maybe do an hour at Decky of Thornwood, and then maybe like an hour at Olin's or something like that, that'd be preferred. Agris is looking pretty healthy right now. If I can get a group to do 2 hours at Olin's, that'd be great. Gosh, please. There we go. Alright, it's been 15 minutes, which is a quarter of the hour. We're at 83%. I think we started at 60, so it's like 23%. Again, as we level up, things will get slower and slower. Very, very slowly. Exponentially, even. But a good hour of good minigames can shift that tide very quickly. So, that's not really my concern, if I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not like, oh, I need to get the 70% of the way every single hour. Yes, it would be a lot easier. I mean, if I could get over 1% every hour for the next 4 hours, I could be done, but that's not realistic. Did I miss that one? All right, let's keep pushing forward. Almost 40 minutes left to go. For anybody who is wanting to find inspiration or motivation for this sort of stuff, it really comes from within yourself to do it. I know that sounds super cliche and not very helpful, but it's very true. You have to want it. You do. And if you don't want it that badly, then you're not going to want to do it. You have to sit down, you have to want it, you have to do it. When I was trying to go for health potion, very first one I ever got, I have actually technically gotten... no, I have actually done 2. I sold one on the marketplace. When I was going for that, I had to sit down and go, I want this. Like, I'm sick and tired of having to buy potions from vendors and like running out and all that fun stuff. I want this. It'll make my life so much easier. And yes, it did, but it also took a while, sadly. Thankfully, while I was going for it, they did implement the pity system, and I only had to pity one of the 3 pieces for the health potion. So if we want to go by technicalities, Shere Khan's the only one that I technically didn't get, and therefore my potion is invalid or whatever, right? But for the most part, a lot of the other places I got the Tashira Ruins. I've actually gotten 4 of the 6 pieces from full drops out of the 2 different potions. Cagtums or Bloodwolf, I got that one. Forest Renaros, I also got that one, like 20 minutes over there. And then Cagtum, I think, was like 68 hours. It was 30 hours before the pity system, and then I was like 38 hours in, I think. Or like 50, I don't quite remember. I had about 70 pity pieces, I know that much. And that's when the full piece dropped for me. Force Renaros was like 20 minutes. Shere Khan had to go the full 100. I had many hours where I had 0 fangs. A full hour of my life dedicated to it, and then just didn't get it. You want to talk about disappointment? Sheesh. But as far as drop rate related things, it's always touchy, you know, talking about it, because some people will be like, well, I wanted it more than anybody else when I spent 800 hours there. It's like, that sucks, and I'm sorry that happened to you, but that's just the way that it goes. That's, you know, it's unfortunate. I personally would despise the game and not play it after that point, but I have spent plenty of hours doing things like this where it requires undivided attention to maximize what you're doing. And whenever you get distracted or you do something that results in you getting pulled away from it, or just saying, you know, I don't really want to do this. Yeah, you've already thrown in the towel, you've already given up, and you've already tried to convince yourself that you don't have to do that. That's more dangerous than drop rate, in my opinion. If you can continue to convince yourself to keep going or push yourself to keep going, yes, there still is the annoying part of drop rate, but at the same time, it's tough. You have to tell yourself, drop rate doesn't really matter. I shouldn't be focused about it. Yes, you do want it as high as possible. Yes, you do, in theory, you should be pushing as much as possible, but there's no guarantee with it. And every time that you do an hour and you get more disheartened, it becomes tougher and tougher to pick yourself back up and say, okay, let's go back out there, let's do another hour. So those sort of situations, last summer before, I don't remember, last summer I think, I was doing compass grind, and I got to a point where I was like grinding 4 hours in one session, and we're talking like almost, it was like 4 to 6 hours of grinding in a day, and that happened for 2-3 weeks, something like that, maybe longer, 4 weeks, maybe a month and a half, I don't remember. But it got to a point where it was similar to like Cagtums. Cagtums was the worst one for me so far, because I wasn't sure if I was going to get it, and the day that I finally got it, I told myself, no matter what, I'm going to grind 8 hours. I'm just going to go for it. It was like 6.5 hours in. The moment that I got the full piece to drop, I was like, I'm done. I'm leaving. Bye. Later. And that was the end of that. Shere Khan, I kind of pulled the same thing. I told myself, you know, if I can get some decent drop rate during the daytime, this shouldn't be more than 6 hours. And it was like 8 hours later. I believe I was streaming for those 8. I don't quite recall. I remember I was so over it. And the moment that I got the final Fang, I was like, I'm leaving. I'm done. I don't care. It could have been like 2 minutes into the next hour. I was done. But that's the hard part about it, is drop rate is one of those things that is very difficult to really predict. You could have like the best hour of your life, like last hour of gathering 30 something treasure chests, over 500 sharps. I don't think that'll happen again for a good bit, but I'm okay with that. I was very pleasantly surprised that happened, and I'm happy that it was caught on camera because people wouldn't believe me otherwise. And some people would be like, oh, you're just RNG carried. I haven't had one of those chest events in a very long time. And I knew that once I complained about it, that it was going to happen. And I've had multiple, smaller events since then, one or two here and there. So, I mean, I had some this hour. We're down to 25. I think I was at 28 when this hour started. 20, at least 26. Anyways, you have to convince yourself, is how I see it with myself. I have to convince myself that I need to do this. Otherwise, I'm just never going to get it done. Human psychology is a fun thing, isn't it? Because other people need to be convinced not to do something, Here I am like, yeah, no, I... Think of it like how you would start a car engine. You have to make sure the key's in the ignition. Some newer cars, you have to put your foot on the brake and then hit the button to like turn it on. That sort of thing. Plus the fob has to be nearby or whatever, or at least in the ignition area. Like that's kind of how it is with me. I have to like sit down, make sure everything's like prepped out, ready to go, and then just pull the trigger. And once I do pull the trigger, we are not shutting off. We're not stopping. We got to keep going. Can't stop, won't stop. Momentum, baby. Hey. I didn't get it in time. It's okay. Yeah, 20. Ooh, 20 of them. Nice. That kind of snuck up on me. I wasn't paying attention how close I was to 27. My bad. That's all right. So my goal for this, we're at 33 minutes left to go. I would like to see... I mean, man, 60% to the next level would be fantastic. But... I am not holding my breath for that one. I think we're going to go for a very conservative, maybe at least like 33%, going with the whole theme narrative of 1% per minute. So I'm going to say if we can hit like 40 to 45, I'd be a happy camper. That way, it'll be at least one more hour, and then I'll be able to hit 28. What I might do as well is I might just keep my character over here with the buffs. I was thinking I could do some like training overnight. No, I kind of want to keep the 10-hour buff here just for this. Because without it, it might complicate too many things. And I think I only have like one of those left. No, I have 3 of them left. I mean, I could waste it, but... Like I said, on Saturday, maybe Saturday and Sunday, I might do some longer Twitch streams, 3-4 hours, something like that. Just doing this. That's going to be kind of rough, but I'm looking forward to finishing Guru 1 on Gathering. And I want to get it done ASAP, because then I can move on to the other ones. Trading especially is going to suck. I'm like, what's the furthest that I can possibly trade? Oh, Grana to Valencia. Is that worth it? I have no idea. I might just try to come up with something like maybe, I don't know, Calpheon area, like maybe Trent to like Medea or something. I mean, there is just the idea of just selling cooking boxes. At my current level of Master 13, most of that actually is from just doing cooking boxes that are made in Valencia, shipped over to Grana, and then sold in Grana. Some of it is actually, a lot of it too has been from fishing, you know, getting fish, taking them to a different place, bargain with the trade manager, get it better, make sure you're invested and like connected all the way, and then, you know, sell it. But per like time I go to sell, it's I think about still 1%. So it's like 1% a day to get or to like upgrade my trading, which is just gonna be, it's gonna be brutal. Oh, it's still on cooldown. That's not good. Yeah. Within a minute, we should be fine. I'll just keep going till I start walking slowly. Still not ready yet. Some of them are now starting to become available. All of them nice. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Probably ran out, right? Yep. Sure did. To be honest, I probably don't need all these that I'm harvesting. I have no idea how much of each, like sunrise herbs, wild grass. Probably a couple 100,000. Let's see. Wild grass. A little over 200,000. The craziest part is too, it's not even like normal weeds. I'm not, there we go. I'm not gonna lie, I think I might have forgot where that was or didn't pay attention. Okay, 8%. 100%. This one? No. Seems like there's at least a maximum of 2 digs if you're trying to find the route. I don't think I've ever seen one be at 3 yet, which is weird because why would they even let you do 3 then? I don't get it, man. Here we go. The lag. I think 1.5 times, say 24, 1.5 times that would be 36. Oh boy. So 26 added ons, that's about 40%. I mean, even if it's like 39, 37, it's still gonna be pretty darn good, if I'm honest. Yeah, I think once this hour is up, I think that's going to be the end of the stream tonight. Hopefully, guys, you have enjoyed. I know this isn't the most, like, action-intense anything, really. It's just me battling against the herbs. Well, at 4 minutes? Okay. It's weird too because I expected a lot of people to be doing this because, you know, it's a life XP event. But with the timing of the free like dream horses that Perlibis did mixed with the fishing stuff that they've been doing recently and then like the horse update, I imagine a lot more people are trying to take advantage of trying to just min-max the crap out of the horse and make it the best horse in the game sort of a thing. People who just have a god complex or something just need to have the best ever and then, you know, show it off to everybody. You know, I mean, if that's what you're into, I guess, cool, but it's actually a perfect time for me to be doing this because there are so many other people doing all these other things still pertaining inside the umbrella of what I would consider life skill. But yeah. And there goes somebody who's literally rank 1 on horses, like training here in this server. %. They're still on cooldown for how much longer though? 3 minutes? Oh boy. This is kind of putting me in a rock and a hard place. I kind of want to keep going, but I kind of can't keep going, you know? I could start dipping into this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. It's full. Great. I could do a Kama Blessing. Things are getting kind of dire right now, too, if that being the case. Oh no, I'm causing drama. I'm gonna have to do something about that. I could just like hop to an alt real quick, move that out. Should have somebody, multiple people in Calpheon actually. I'm gonna finish this rotation and then I'm probably gonna have to be forced to do that. I could also temporarily get out my grind group of pets because the grind group does have 2 polar bears. But I really would prefer to have the XP. I think it's like 25%, isn't it? 16 plus another 15 for gathering. So yeah, it's like 30%. I can't afford to just throw that away. Like maybe if it was 10, 15, I could maybe do something with that, but Can't afford to do that at 30. Oh boy. There we go. Not what I wanted to do. Let me take a look at my Central Market warehouse and see what exactly I have in there that's really heavy. I know I have a lot of boss gear, and that probably is contributing to a lot of it, but I wonder what all I have in there. Should I start buying like more storage elsewhere, like Muzgar or something like that? Alright. Okay, those are not available yet. Let's see. Well, okay. It's Calpheon. Alright, so over here, what I need to do, go to warehouse. I need to take this out in my inventory. Well, I can't, because this character has too much going on. Oh, that's why. I was like, why is there it's so heavy? Yeah, that's why. That makes sense. Still too heavy. Okay, well. Technically, no, I'll give it there. It's fine. This should be able to go in here, right? Yeah, that's good. And then same thing with the herbs and such. I've got a ton of trainers. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff in here that I need to take care of. It looks like that's cool. Yeah, all the boss gear and miscellaneous other stuff. Like this leather glaze probably should go. Same thing with the glue into storages. Like Kama's looking pretty good. I can put the leather glaze in there. These fish I need to put away. And then the glue, I don't really want to put it here, but like it makes sense to put it here because of all the matte pieces. I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Scorched fragments. Elenos meals, I need to put those away too. So when you go to Olvia, throw those in there. Scorched fragments, do I have them anywhere? I do not. Cool. We can put them in Calpheon, why not? Yeah, I was trying to do a whole bunch of stuff in the past. Like I was ordering scorched fragments because I knew I was going to need to make Manos accessories at some point, because I was going to try to go for like Tet Manos, and then pre-owned came out and I was like, well, I need to at least get 2 more tried earrings, so might as well do that, or try Manos earrings anyway, so I can trade them in. But I might even just like get a second set, honestly. That wouldn't be bad. Like get a a set Manos or something like that. Okay, somebody took the spot literally in that time period. That's okay. I need to swap channels real quick. Is there anybody here? It doesn't look like it. There is one of my guildmates here, but that's fine. They're like AFK again. So I need to... let's put some of these into here. I need to remember to take those out in the future. I'm probably going to forget. Let's be real. Wait, this is the last 20-minute chunk of time. Cool. It's not dead. I can probably do another rotation, but I'm going to repair it when I get down over there. Alright. Home stretch here. Let's do this. Repair up. Get some energy going here. Probably also slam one of those gourds. Again, even though I'm going to basically be done after this hour for the night, I do still want to try to keep the energy regen still up there, because the next time I go to do this, I'm probably going to try to push for like 3, maybe 4 hours. So I do want to keep that energy flowing. I want to keep these buff timers paused, and I want to keep the energy up, is the dilemma that I'm going to run into here. But that's you know, it's a good dilemma to have, honestly, all things considered. Also have 5 monsters for Dark Rift. I've kind of developed the system, as dumb as it is. It does work. I've been saying throughout the stream here, whenever those mini-game event appears, it seems like it's only at most 2 taps on where the roots were, or are, I should say. So if you tap twice and the root doesn't, if it like flashes on the first one and you like cover it, I guess, on the second one, because that's how that works IRL, you can just hit it 2 more times and it should work. There's only 3. So if you do 2, it'll go to 2, you do 2 more, it'll go 3, and then loop back to 1. Technically, if you do everything in groups of 2, you should get it. You could also just hit it once and then do it, but then that feels, to me, that feels awkward. So if I just do 2 and I saw it flash, I'll just do 2 more and that's it. It feels more natural, and that might just be the drummer in me talking, to do things in like pairs or, you know, groups of 2 instead of 1. We got 27%. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up with like about 40%, maybe 39%. The closer I get to it, the more accurate I can be, really, but Hey, killing me, Smalls. Congrats on getting health potion. Infinite one. Killing me, Smalls. Alright. Field buff is also going to run out in 7 minutes. That's another 40% that I'm going to be losing, which is why I say maybe 40%. It could be like 37, 38. I'm kind of prepared for the eventuality that it may not be 40. Yeehaw, partner. Okay. Let's do groups of 2 on everything, and you'll eventually get it, right? That's how that works. That's not what I wanted to do. I had to hit forward and then F, which allows me to move forward. Blink forward, if you will, but didn't work too well. I did it. It's 12 more minutes and then we are done for the night. %, okay. Plus you can do that 2-click to like check a spot faster. Just move on to the next one, you know, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Because if you're trying to like be accurate and not accidentally cycle over, then it's like it becomes weird. Yep. At least to me it feels weird. Ooh, that was a lot. 2 with 11 minutes to go. That could be 43% if it's 1% per minute. Hard to judge. Oh boy. Inventory's almost full again. Check here. Ah. Yes, thank you. Nope. I'm not seeing anything that I could use energy-wise. Could use the last endurance potion, but I kind of want to hold on to that for a very like dire situation. Should hopefully, well, 10 minutes, I don't know. The only like weird part about it is that my character jumps most of the time. If the last one is 1 spacebar hit instead of 2, character just jumps, which is like whatever. The fact that I've gotten a lot more mini games this hour, if I'm honest, which I'm happy with, but it's also draining my energy much quicker. Oh boy. Ancient Spirit Dust, nice. That was 4 Caphras worth right there. Which reminds me, I'm back up to 600 again. That's crazy, dude. I just spent like nearly, I don't know, 8,000 on the Dawn's gloves. It's not 8,000, it's more like 7.2. my C10 Kudum is going to be my dim tree with some it's like additional, so I'm not concerned about that. I do need enough for the Labreska helmet next, and I do have a pre-order for a flame. It's for my second one, I should clarify. Just like the Dawn's glove, that is the second Dawn's glove that I own. I could get it up to duo like I did and just like sell it, but we're going for try, baby. Yep. Yep. We had experience 39% with 8 minutes to go. Holy. Is it crazy to say I might hit 45% by the end? I was estimating, 35 to 40. With the amount of events that I've gotten the last like 10 minutes, 50 is doable if those events keep occurring, but yeah, that's insane, dude. My chat break. I just noticed I'm back and I will be lurking in the background, but it's not showing up on my tablet. That's cool. Welcome back. Sorry that I didn't respond to that earlier. The chat must be borked. Oh, there's the message. Look at that, YouTube. How'd the stream go? If you're actively paying, I don't know. Might be in the kitchen getting food. I'm kind of hungry myself, but got gains to make, brother. 41, almost 42%. Notice how all the mini games kind of stopped, Just saying. YouTube chat, would you please just cooperate with me on my tablet? Thank you. Ooh, another 10 sharps. Heck yeah, dude. And now, 54, 44. I was 50. What? I'm gonna lose my mind. I thought I hit the button. I guess it was a figment of my imagination. That's the last one down there. Did I not? I think I did. What is that called? Is that the Japchae? It is. How is that not active? It's supposed to be a 2-hour buff. I did an AFK for like more than maybe 2 minutes on this character. Unless the time it took me to go to Trent was actually, as long as I said earlier, 2 minutes, then 2 minutes there, 2 minutes back. Yeah, that kind of makes sense actually. That's the only problem with that strategy, is having to do like each and every one of those 2 more times is a bit excessive, but at least you can kind of tell which one has been disrupted, so that part is a little bit better. It's easier, I suppose. That should be the last time that I need to use the maids or butlers for the hour. We might actually hit 50. If so, that is... oh boy, we're cooking. Yeah, we might actually. I'm going to temper my expectations and say 48 and a half. I remember hearing this audio track earlier. The same song, or the same URL. It's a hour-long track, I think. Hour and 2 minutes. Same one that I posted in chat, same one that's pinned in chat, I should say, and the same one that's in the description. So I just had it loop multiple times. Yeah, almost 3 times, actually. Ow. Just poked my foot. I felt like there was something in my sock. Yep. 300 energy. It's going to be kind of tough, actually. Now, realistically, I could move another character over here and like have them do this as well, but the buffs won't carry over, unfortunately. It's gonna suck. I think it's time I need to start using some of the energy tonic larges that I've saved for a very long time. I knew it was gonna come in handy one day, and not today, but pushing for Guru 1 is the time to use them. I'm not gonna say this will be the, like, even after I hit Guru 1, I'm not gonna say this is the last time ever that I'm coming down to bear and that I'm doing this. Not even remotely what I'm trying to imply here. I'm waiting for everything to update, though. Surprised it'll still let me actually harvest, you know. Oh, waiting to reuse, my bad. Where are we at? 50.58, nice. Call my horse over here. We're gonna head over to Trent. I'm gonna pour all this stuff into storage. I'm gonna head back over here, and then I'm going to swap to a different character to try to save what I can on these buffs. The main one that I'm really concerned about might be more like the bourbon whiskey and the 7-hour one. I'm not all that concerned about it, if I'm honest, but I do want to try to use them to more or less to their fullest. So that is going to be it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream today. As far as it is, I've made quite a good a good chunk of progress, some might say, today with all this stuff. So if you guys are enjoying the streams, hit that like button. Let me know down in the comment section what you want to try to see me do next. There are other plans other than just life skilling for the year, so hold on tight to your hats. I'm a life skiller first when it comes to a lot of stuff, so for me, it's life skill mania. I just realized too, Saturday, we have dungeon stuff. I'm not going to guarantee or promise anything. I might have to bite the bullet and not do a stream Saturday, because like 5:30 at night is when we have planned to do dungeons. Here's what I will say. If we do dungeons, I'm not going to stream it on Twitch or YouTube. If I end up having to do the dungeons, then no stream. If I don't end up doing dungeons because we don't have enough people or people just don't want to do it, there's a very good chance that I will stream it during that time period instead. A lot of it really comes down to that. Sunday. I do plan on doing more gathering, and I do want to hit Guru 1. Maybe at most by like Tuesday, maybe. I'm not entirely certain about that one either, but just gonna hop onto this character here. There. I might as well get that. Should have gotten that before I did anything, but yeah. Okay, we're good. Sorry. So I need 218. Make sure, yep, everything's good. Sell. What I want to do now is head over here. Leanna, thank you. I will take milk. That away. Calphion, put those away. Then I'm going to get this character set up to do some AFK fishing tonight, because I'm not going to do some AFK training, because I want to try to keep those buffs, especially that 7-hour one. I'd like to keep it longer than over like one night. Yeah, I do have some that I could use. I think I got like 3 more of those items. It's where am I going? I'm used to like AFK fishing over here. I'm gonna go to the well. Yeah, that's going to be the end of the stream tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys are new around here, if you guys enjoyed the content, consider hitting that subscribe button. It does help me out a lot. I am trying to get 500 subscribers soon-ish. Sooner the better. That way I can start getting monetized on YouTube. Maybe make some money on the side. If you guys want to support me on Twitch, I do have the ability for subs. So if you do want to throw some money my way, or throw a Prime sub my way over there, I would greatly appreciate that as well. There should be links down below. Should be, anyways. About where all that information is, how to, get involved. Yeah, there's the Twitch VODs, Twitch channel. Yeah, okay. Yeah, go check those out if you guys want to. I would greatly appreciate that. Until next time, stay safe, take it easy, and God bless.